Hi everyone, this is Phyllis with Phyllis Finds. I'm coming to you with a Dollar Tree haul video. Got a few things while I was at the Dollar Tree that are Halloween, and here are a couple of them, these little bobblers. These of course are $1.50, dancing decorating decor. I also picked up this little guy here, this little owl sitting on books. He was $1.50 as well, so super cute. So we're going to set him over here to the side. So another thing I found was these little bottles, glass bottles. So I set them here on this and got two packages. And so each one of these has their little bottles. So this one says trim spider web. This one says unfiltered poisoned. I think that would have been kind of weird to be filtered. Witch's brew. And wool of bat. So there were 4 in the package. Also $1.50. It's the first time I've seen these in there. So I did pick those up. I did pick up 2 of these different ones. Now this is Witchcraft Book of Spells. It is a Try Me box. It has a boo in the center and the little spider. Now I plan on painting this all on the inside because I don't like the brown showing, and it does need, you know, this was the best one that they had, but it does need some paint touch-ups done on the outside binding section. But this is kind of a cute little mechanism with the spider that pops out when they open the book. The other one I got was this one, The Dead and Breakfast Inn. And it has the same type of mechanism. The sign on the inside is, upside down. So I'm going to redo this one as well. But, kind of a cute thing. So be on the lookout for those. Those were also only $1.50. I got this. This is a, cute little snow globe. Also $1.50. Has a little foam on the bottom. With the little ghost and the little puppy and a bow on their head. So very cute. I love the pumpkins going around it. So did get that one. I got these 3 here. So let me move these guys out of the way. Move our little book guy back and the little ghosty there so you can see. So each one of these is a sign, tabletop decor. These were also only $1.50. They do have that resin top on them. I've been seeing a lot of that this year. Dollar General also had, the little signs that had that resin top on there. So this one is Pick Your Poison, Drink at Your Own Risk. It has a little hang tag on there, deadly extracts and elixir and some jute going around. So that's super cute. This one here is a Witch's Brew. It has a spider on it. Orange. Tabletop decor. And then Spider Web Silk. As the picture of the spider also has a spider up at the top. And the jute going around. And then this one is Spirit Bottled Booze, 100% haunted. So it says beware on the little tag. Has the jute, but these are super cute with that resin on there. It kind of helps to elevate what Dollar Tree has been offering as of late. I did pick up this. This is a lace table runner. Put it down here so you can see. So it has lace and it has the spiders. It is 13 by 72, so 6 feet long. You know, you can cut this up if you want to and use it in junk journals. You could probably also spray through it and use it for stenciling purposes on a page, and it would be kind of cool. So, or you can use it on your table, but lace table runner, $1.50. Halloween molds. Now, if you do any kind of resin or, sorry about the crinkling there, any kind of resin, these would be good to do little resin charms. So you can pour the resin in to the bottom here and then pop it right out, because they do pop out fairly easy. But these would make cute little charms, you know. So you got your skull, you got your witch's hat, you got a bat, you got a spider, you got a little gravestone, a pumpkin. So, you know, multiple different options for using resin, or you could use the Filmo clay, the air dry clay will work in these as well. So be on the lookout for those. This was on like an end cap, and it is a haunted mold. $1.50 for that one as well. And then the last Halloween was this one here, the hand soap. They had these, I think they were on an end cap as well. These were $1.50. So I thought this was super cute with the little ghost. And then I also got this one for the fall. Now this one has the acorn, and it's in this coppery color. So I'd never seen this brand before. This is balsam firewood scented, and the ghost is coconut lime scented. So kind of something to be looking out for when you're out and about and shopping at Dollar Tree. Okay, so the other crinkly things that I had, and I do apologize for that, are these little guys. These all have, they're a door hanger. And I will pull one out of its crinkle cage so you can kind of see. They come with the little pine cones. They have this cute little bell on there. And of course then they have the flowers, or the leaves, and then this bendable trim, and then of course jute. So real fun fall door hanger. They also came with the brown one and the green one. Everything else being the same. So I got one of each color. Thought those were super cute. And then the last item I got in the fall area was these. So let me move the Halloween tags out of here real quick. There's our little booze back. They go really well with the little wicked there. This one here is a little bag kit. Paper sack puppets. It does have all of the parts in here, including the little squiggle eyes. But I thought for $1.50 it was a great value. So you've got all of these feathers in here. Now these would be really fun little pockets for a junk journal. And there's all these different colors that you can use for it in making a fall junk journal. They almost look like a tree, but yeah, they're really fun feathers. So those, and then of course they had all the eyes. 4 sets of eyes. You can use those in Halloween decor or in this little kit. And then of course these are all punch outs. So you got the feet, the mouth, and the body. See here, you can see the little picture. So it has the mouth. This is the little thing that hangs over the beak, the front, and the feet. And that looks like there's only 3. So, oh no, it's 3 sets. Okay. I was thinking 4 sets. So no, 3 sets. And then of course the paper bag. Now this one is a fairly stiff paper. So this can be used in other kinds of crafting. It does have this on here. But you could use, and it's only on the one. I only stamped it on the one. The other 2 do not have that. You could use this in junk journaling, make a pocket, or you could even fold it up and make it a small journal with it. But these will be really fun for crafting in the for the fall. I did pick up a couple books. One is this, What's a Disorganized Person to Do? I thought it would give me some tips to going through certain areas in my house that we all have a tendency to ignore. And so it, might help me to get a little more organized in some sections of the house that are totally not organized. Pantry being one of them. Tendency to buy things and just put them in there, and then I go through and organize it, and then it becomes disorganized in a very short time. So that's what I bought that for. And then this one here, Tears of My Mother. It is a book you could read, but I bought it for the color. You very seldom find orange covered books. So I bought it for the cover so that I could do a Halloween junk journal with this. So that's what that one is for. Few other things. I found this guided Let's Get Lost travel journal. It's a guided journal. It is in the jot area. So it was only $1.25. I was surprised at that. But I thought the cover was really cute. And I thought, you know what? You could easily make this into a Christmas junk journal because of the sparkle. Looks like snowflakes all over it. And the inside, it's a repeat journal. So, your destination, you write it down, your packing list, your budget, your initiary, and then it repeats all over again throughout the whole entire journal. So it's like multiple places that you've gone, what you're doing, but it doesn't give you much journaling space, you know, if you're doing more than one place or one destination. So, you know, a lot of spots there. But, you know, you can use this in junk journaling. You can cut out pieces and you have a writing space. Things like this can be cut and pasted in your book. Journal, you can write this, you know, whole thing in there. You got boxes, you know, there's multiple things you can do with this. And so that's why I picked that one up. Prayer cards. Now, I bought quite a few prayer cards lately, and this one kind of caught my eye. If not for the quotes in here from the Bible, it's for the theme. It is oranges. And so this would, you know, be fun to put in a citrus-inspired junk journal, which I've got lemon junk journal that I've been working on, a little one that I finished. And so, you know, I can do some tucking in there. But if I do a bigger one, this would be great. So you can cut this out and make little pockets. There are two different designs. On the back side, the front side is all the same. It says today's prayer. So there's all different quotes on there from the Bible. And, of course, the box would make a cute little junk journal. Now, if all of you have watched, Paper Terrace did a video on using one of these prayer boxes and making a junk journal out of the prayer box. And I thought, well, that's a kind of a fun idea. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to go into to do. You know, it's quick, do her little journal. It's just finding the time. I do work full time, so finding time to do a lot of crafting, and then also taking care of my husband who had a stroke a year ago can be a challenge as well. So this here is a snack attack. It's a make a face sticker book, and this was in Crafter Square, not Crafter Square, in the teacher's tree, and so the kids' books. But look at how fun these graphics here are. You got a bubble tea, you've got lemons, you've got, you know, strawberries, cherries, you've got little eyes and faces and cream. But these would be fun stickers just to use on their own, and even a food journal or a fun kids journal or a themed journal that, you know, look at the mushrooms, there's eggs, bacon, ramen, some green onions, nor, and then of course you've got the egg, the wonton, and chef's hat there, but cute little hearts, and they have the cute fun faces. I love the fun faces. Sushi. This looks like iced coffee. Could be any kind of drink there. But that one was kind of fun. It has 150 stickers in it, so I did pick that one up. And then Main Street decal. Now, I have seen and picked up a few of these in the past, but these were all new ones that my Dollar Tree had, and so I grabbed all of these. Now, these here are the wall decals, but they are not white bordered, which is kind of a nice thing, and can be used in a junk journal. And they're two-sided, so there's basically two sheets of stickers. So these would be fun to put in any kind of journal that you may be working on. They've got this one here is the butterflies. I love the flowers on here. And of course the back side has the other half of the butterfly. Now you can cut any portions of this and use on a page, so it doesn't have to be the whole entire butterfly put in a junk journal. But look at the fun color of that. That's a gorgeous pink. And then this one here reminded me of a few of the junk journals that I've picked up in the past and have, you know, mini journals that I've worked on. This one is kind of a fun one as well. I love the flowers on it, but portions of it can be used anywhere in a junk journal, so you don't have to use it as a wall decal. Watercolor, gorgeous flowers on this one. Love the flowers, and of course both sides is a watercolor. And then last one in this group was this one. And now this goes really well with that green leaf one from the beginning. So if you're doing a tropical journal, this would be really good to get with the other one. Of course, all of the tropical flowers, front and back, really, really fun. Those are all the fun things I got at the Dollar Tree. Now, where's the other bag? Oh, there it is. Now, besides the Dollar Tree, I did go to Michael's. The only thing I got at Michael's was this. I did pick up, you know, that Halloween book, and I showed that in one of the last journals that I have, or one of the last videos I had. But this one here was $1.99, and then it was 40% off. And so it's a really cute, you know, mythical looking border. And there are 12 borders in here. It is not double-sided, so the other side is plain, but you could use it either way in a junk journal. But I thought this would make great little pockets and borders to put. And if you're doing, you know, like a unicorn or a fun mythical type journal, this would be a good one to get for that. And then at Hobby Lobby, I picked up a few different things. They had these fall craft paper leaves. There's 16 pieces in here, and they've got the glitter on them in the various different colors. They also had the wood mini leaves, and I thought these were just adorable because they're all painted. You don't have to paint them yourself, unless, of course, you wanted to change everything, but those are a good deal there. And these were $2.99. Now, they had these on sale, and I believe they were 40% off on the fall stuff. Parchment paper. Now, this is the only one they had, and I was, you know, like, wow, that's a lot of paper in there. There's 24 sheets in this package. So let's see how big these are. Well, they're pretty good size. These would be great for lining a box for, you know, your snacks and stuff. But look at how fun this paper would be in a junk journal with the pumpkins. And the price on this one was $4.99, and then of course it was on sale. So that's why I picked that one up. I did pick up these two packages of tags. They were the scalloped border. They were $1.29, not on sale, but I thought these would be kind of fun to use in, you know, different junk journals. You can do them for any of the seasons. And I'm so used to getting the square tags or the rectangle tags. Those would, I decided, would be a good one. And the last two items I got were these. Now, they're just getting out their Christmas, and so when I saw this, I says, oh, I've got to get it. It has all of these fun cutouts. There is 50 cutouts in here. So a lot of vintage inspired cutouts. So it looks like there's 2 of every kind, so 25 different designs. But if you are in Hobby Lobby, well, there's more. Yeah, let's see, there's that one. It'd be a good thing to pick up. So cute, cute, cute. Different little designs that you can use in your Christmas crafting. And they range in size, so they're not, you know, all big ones, but there's smaller ones in here. But these would all be great for doing your junk journaling. That is fun. Couple snowflakes here. A little present that fell out there. Tags. Holly. Oops. A bunch of small ones. Like little trees. Poinsettias. And then, of course, you've got these that are stamps. All with the little cut borders, which is kind of nice. There's the other holly there. The other, yep, we already pulled that one out. Skates. Little December 25th. And there's another tag. But look how fun these are. They'll give you a lot to choose from in doing Christmas junk journals or doing Christmas cards. These would be really pretty to layer on a Christmas card. Now, I have found Christmas cards. I don't buy the cards that you have at the store unless I'm going to embellish them up. Because of the simple fact that if it's personalized and you've done something, you know, more than what you get in the plain flat stock card, you know, it means you've put some love into it. Oh, look at that one. That one's fun. Another typewriter. Reminds me of a hot air balloon, but it is a ornament. Probably use that as a hot air balloon in journaling. And then, of course, Santa. So all of those fun ones are the Christmas that they're getting in. So be on the look for that. Now, this one was in this paper studio with their other ephemera type piles. And I picked this up because this is all the holidays. It's not just Christmas. It's not just Easter, Valentine's. It's all the different holidays. So you've got all kinds of things to choose from. And, you know, it's vintage pictures. So, like, these are Easter here. And then, of course, you've got Christmas. You've got something that can be used for spring. Of course, 4th of July or patriotic. Santa. There's another dahlia. Valentine's. This will be mine. Stocking. Patriotic. Merry Christmas. There's some harvest, so fall or Thanksgiving. Look at how fun that is. So a vintage Valentine look. Turkey. That Halloween one. coins, or it could be St. Patrick's. Since they do not, at Hobby Lobby, they don't have anything that is Halloween related in their store. I would say this is St. Patrick's. But it looks like Halloween. Another July 4th, 1776. Now, it wouldn't be perfect for this year. Family. Another perfect one for this year. Of course, USA. Little fun card. St. Patrick's. That's Easter there. There's the other Easter coming out. They've got give thanks. Flag. Maple leaf. That one's real fun for fall. Horseshoe. Now, this looks like one that was in the other set. The holly for postcard for Christmas. We are the people. Constitution. Palmer's. So, Valentine probably, or Mother's Day. Some pretty dahlias. Look at that turkey. I love the vintage cards. You know, you see them and so much care was put into them. They all vintage pictures and posters and stuff like this were all hand painted. And then they were used what they call a dot lithograph. So all the colors were used making small layers of color. So each one of them was printed separate on the paper. Give thanks. And a bunny. Santa Claus. An angel. How pretty that one is. St. Patrick's. Joy to the world. Apple pie or cherry pie. Stamps. A couple little pumpkins. Autumn blessings. December 25th. And you even have 2 little butterflies and 2 chicks. So all kinds of fun in all of that I have. So those were not on sale, neither one of them. This one was $2.99 and this one was $3.49. So something to look. So there's 25 designs, 50 of total. And the very last thing I have got is this. Now, I don't think I can get this in the picture, so let's try to. It is a bucket. And this bucket is a Home Depot bucket. Oops. We're catching our little ghosty. But it has super, super cute. And they were $2.88. Look how fun that is. Real fast sellers. So if you have a Home Depot nearby, run, run, and I mean run, to get these, because people have been buying them left and right, and they are selling them on eBay, which to me, it's for kids, so don't want to use that. So that there is all the fun stuff I've got from Home Depot, or from Hobby Lobby, Home Depot, Dollar Tree, and one little thing from Michael's. But thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them below. And we are getting close to our 400 subscriber. When we do get that, we will be having a drawing for it. So be on the lookout and watch for that. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.